Hi, so what I would like to talk about today is how everyone should visit Texas at least once in their life. I'm a native Texan born and raised, so I know a little bit about what I'm talking about, but I did get some help from traveltexas.com and thrillist.com. One of the best things about Texas are the people. Our history is so rich that it has provided so many different peoples into one state. They're the friendliest people you'll ever meet. They're easygoing and laid back, and they're there for you no matter what. You can almost go anywhere in the world if some you say you're from Texas and someone's like, I'm from Texas, you're like instantly friends, and it's the most amazing thing. And with so many different people being in Texas, the culture is amazing. My culture itself is a mixture of Mexican and German, English, Irish, and just Texan. I really believe that Texan is a culture. And with so many different cultures, there's also so much amazing food throughout Texas. Every region has the most amazing food. And you have barbecue in basically every part of the state. You have Tex-Mex, Central Texas. Fredericksburg is known for a high amount of German immigrants that when Texas was first formed back in the 1800s, and they're known for their I just forgot the word for it kolaches. And it's funny though, like you say kolaches, and it can mean different parts from West Texas to East Texas. Where I'm from, in East Texas, a kolache is basically a pig in a blanket, but in West Texas, it is more of a dessert pastry. And not only that, then you have Whataburger, founded in Texas, the best, in my opinion, hamburger chain out there. Love their spicy ketchup. And then going along, as I was talking about the different areas, every part of Texas is different. You have East Texas, which is piney woods, kind of swampy. You have South Texas, which is deserty with a border of Mexico. You have the coast, obviously coastal beaches, and pretty, humid, which is kind of all across Texas, really. You have Central Texas, which is actually kind of more grassy, dry land. You have North Texas, where there actually are some mountains. And you have West Texas, which is just straight up desert. Thankfully, I only ever drive through West Texas. Not a big fan of having grown up in the opposite end of the state, where it is very trees and grass and just green. And with there being so many different parts to Texas and so many different cultures and people, there's obviously like so much to do in Texas. There's the various sports teams that are throughout the state for the various sports. There's football, there's baseball, there's hockey, basketball. Um, there's Six Flags. There's an awesome water park called Schlitterbahn, which is I've never been, but I hear it's awesome. There's big. There's a Big Bend National Park. Um, there is. I haven't been, but my friend went. There's an awesome park you can go to where there are actual dinosaur footprints that have been fossilized into a riverbed. It's really cool to see because you wouldn't think that there are dinosaurs in Texas, but there you go. There's obviously the Alamo. That is, I will say, since there is an Air Force base in San Antonio, you want to try and make sure you go not during the summer to visit it because we'll be very busy at that time. Because not only do you have the tourists, you have the graduations from the Air Force Base, which is the basic training camp there. It's like every 3 months. Is well more than that. It'll be like almost every weekend, really, with everyone graduating. But it is a really cool experience to be there and to feel that part of history. Obviously, with the coast, you can visit the beaches in Galveston. South Padre Island is a very popular place to go to. And actually, out in West and North Texas, there's some snow there, so that could be fun. Another great thing about Texas is actually all the different universities that are there. Obviously, UT Austin is the one most people think about. Go Longhorns. Then there's Texas A&M, which is actually a great veterinary school, if anyone's interested in that. And then you have Texas Tech, you have Baylor, you have, oh gosh, I just totally, Southern Methodist University, SMU. TCU, Texas Christian. Oh, there's so many others, I can't even think of them right now. There's so many schools in Texas to go to that are awesome. And yeah, everyone needs to go to Texas at least once in their life. It does take basically a full day to get from one part to the other, but I think it's worth it. There's so many things to see, so many things to do. And almost every single town of Texas you go to, it's going to be unique and it's going to have something that's cool to see and do. Like my hometown, it's actually one of the world's biggest producers of roses. So we're famous for our roses. We have the world famous rose garden. We have a rose parade every year with a queen and attendings, and it's awesome. We have a museum so you can see all the different dresses. It's really cool. And yeah, go to Texas. It's awesome.